Adams, this is Miss K, and we are on Unit 8, Lesson 12 today. We are going to be doing some close reading of Chapter 8. So the first thing you need to do is listen to Chapter 8 again, or you can read it on your own. So go ahead and play the video, follow along with Chapter 8, and then come back here when you are done. All right, so for these questions, you're going back into Chapter 8. Use the vocabulary and make sure you are getting on Zoom if you need any help with the questions. Number 1, in the second paragraph on page 72, how does the phrase "to feed the fishes" contribute to the meaning of the passage in which it is used? So you're looking for this phrase right here, to feed the fishes. So go back to page 72 in the second paragraph and tell me, what does the phrase suggest? Number 2, we're looking at an idiom. So the text says tit for tat. That means something is given in exchange for something equal or comparable. How does this apply to the story? So what happens in the story where two people are exchanging something that is equal? Number 3, in the conversation between Silver and Jim Hawkins, dialogue is used to show rather than tell what happens. What do you learn from that conversation? So when Silver and Jim are talking, what do you learn as the reader from that conversation? Number 4, the text says that Jim has a hard time sleeping while Silver does not. What does this suggest about Jim and Silver? So we're going to start by saying, this suggests blank about Jim, and this suggests blank about Silver. So if Jim has a hard time sleeping right now, Silver does not, what does that say about their characters? Number 5, a simile is a comparison of two different things, usually using like or as. There are several similes in this chapter, and you're looking at page 78 and 79. You're going to find one simile and just copy and paste it right into the text box. So again, this is a comparison, and you're looking for those words like or as. And your last reading question is number 6. At the end of the chapter, Silver says, should be child's play to find the loot now. From the context of the sentence, will it be easy or hard to find the treasure? Use evidence from the text to support your answer. So we're going to say this means it will be easy or hard to find the treasure, and then tell me what happens in the text that supports it. The text says this. All right, that is it for reading. Let's head over to skills. We're going to start with a little word work. We're looking at the word astonishment. So in the chapter you read, my face must have expressed complete astonishment. Astonishment means great surprise. And here's one more sentence. She had a look of astonishment on her face when the balloon suddenly popped. So number 1, give me an example of something that would lead to a feeling of astonishment. So the example up here was talking about the balloon popping. What is something else that would make you astonished, that would make you surprised? And then tell me, what part of speech is that word? All right, for the rest of skills, we are going to look back at the story mountain. So when we are writing a story, we start with the background. Then we have the conflict, the rising action. The climax is where it reaches a high point, so that's the most interesting part of the story. And then the characters start to solve the problem, and then we end the story. So for 3 and 4, we're going to warm up with these words and tell me, what is the main problem in Treasure Island? The main problem is blank. And then in your own words, what is a rising action? The definition is here. So take this definition and put it in your own words. It's the events leading up to the main problem or conflict. All right, so you already wrote your introduction paragraph. You can use this link to go there and see what you started your story about. You're going to write your body paragraph today. So it must be at least 5 sentences long, and it must include the problem or conflict of your story. So two characters are arguing, two characters are fighting, something is happening that is a problem. The rising action, so the characters that are building up to that problem. Create suspense in your story. You really want to make readers be wanting to continue to read. So build some suspense in there. Make it interesting. Use those details to do that. So go back to your introduction, reread it, and then you're going to start to write your 5-sentence body paragraph. It can be more than 5. It cannot be less than 5. And that is all for today. Have a great day. I will see you all next time.